Tell you something else. There's a lot to be said for making people laugh. Did you know that's all some people have? It isn't much, but it's better than nothing in this cockeyed caravan.
The next comic is probably the sickest fuck you'll see tonight, and I love him for it.
That's one of my favorites. He is a man who is a Shaolin master of the dark arts. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dark Master.
This guy's one of my personal favorites. He's very warm, very lovable, very sweet, very giving. He's been one of my friends since I started out this business, and he consistently brings something new to the table every fucking week. You gotta admire that kind of dedication.
He's a man who has never been to any contest. He's one of my favorites. Give it up. Come on. Yo,
Guys, this next comedian, are you into clean comedy, squeaky clean?
This guy also helped me get kicked out of another venue that
That's one of the more interesting comedy podcasts in the area. The JoshCast, check it out sometime.
the best show on the internet, Mr. Motherfucking Josh Jakubooey.
the the social media world.
Oh no. Hey, it's Tuesday night / Wednesday morning here. Welcome to the podcast, the JoshCast show. That was the awful intro. I'm not going to edit that out. Leave it. This is your favorite podcast show you don't listen to, and this is going to be the sickest episode ever. Get it? If you can tell by my voice, I'm congested. I got sick over the weekend. I always sanitize my hands before I eat, so most likely it was from doing Uber. I did Uber last Saturday morning. And I did Uber Sunday night, and I think Saturday is when I started feeling kind of sick. So, and I did Uber Friday night as well. So I'm not sure if somebody came in my car with a cold and I touched something. But either way, like I said, it's going to be the sickest episode ever. No pun intended. Tomorrow night, I have no clue where I'm going to go for comedy. I might just be at Cabaret, but I'm getting kind of tired of the same place. So I was thinking maybe I could drive Uber and go to the City Open Mic, which starts at 8 o'clock now. It used to be 10. Or go to Jersey, who knows. Most likely my lazy ass would just go to Cabaret. Anyway, there's nothing really going on in my life. Let's jump over to the topical news, which is pretty much like 70% of the show. A Saudi Arabian student dies after an attack. This happened at the University of Wisconsin. And it says here, he has died from injuries suffered in an assault that took place over the weekend. It was 24. I like to report about silly, weird stories. But, hey, listen, the guy could have been the next computer technical support operator. But, hey, convicted killer rejects parole. And so this guy wants to die in prison. He is a very old black man. Very old. So he doesn't want parole. He's like, yeah, I'll stay in prison. This Muslim guy wanted to stay with his brothers, which is very stupid. Player records shut out after wife diagnosed with cancer. Oof. Agents are turning to Facebook in Sandra's murder investigation. See, that's what I'm saying. You got to be careful when you post on Facebook. Me, can you imagine if someone has to go through my Facebook? I got so much sick shit on there, it's ridiculous. A mother arrested on suspicion of murdering a 2-year-old daughter. She looks like a murderer. Mom speaks out after seatbelt slices a 6-year-old's stomach. The poor girl's face is all beat up. Seatbelts are supposed to help you not die. Ken Bone sets the internet on fire with his Halloween costume. I think he's dressed like Mr. Rogers. Now, if you know Jim Norton and Sam Roberts show, he's the guy who was wearing the red sweater who was on the news. And it says his Star Wars costume is setting the world on fire. Now, it's really funny because Jim Norton does this thing called Ramon, which is an Opie and Anthony character. And Jim, what's his name? Ken Bone called into their show, the Jim Norton Sam Roberts show. I think it was on Friday or Thursday, and they were making fun of him, and he got upset and called up. But yeah, I see his costume. He's a Star Wars costume. He's just like Darth Vader. This guy is able to bench press 2 grown men with ease. He's a big fat bodybuilder, strong guy. Officer's wife allegedly vandalizes the home and then blames a certain group, says BLM. Cops step up when birthday plans fall through for this little boy. Cop says man was poisoned and then strangled his cat before throwing it in the trash. 84-year-old man is flower girl at a granddaughter's wedding. So, not the kind of news I want to talk about. But, yeah. I like to talk about silly news stories and such. Woman leaves job with Apple to pursue crochetted. So, it shows her making like a little stick figure lifeguard thing. Okay. Jay Leno calls former Today host a douchebag. So, Jay Leno, who has nothing to do now. Billy Bush. So, yeah, I wonder what Jay Leno does. I guess he just washes his cars all day. I can't do an impression, let alone talk. Oh man, my voice sounds terrible. It sounds like I went down on a prostitute again. Police fatally shot a pregnant mother on Washington tribal land. Boy. So this is going to be the sickest episode ever. This little girl got a bug bite. Turns out to be a terrible disease. Hope this little girl didn't get herpes. Alright, that's all for the topical news right now. I highly doubt I have any coverage tomorrow, but if I do, you'll hear my awful sick voice on it. And of course, there should be possible sober joke commentary, bits, more topical news. Folks, this is the most spontaneous podcast, your favorite podcast and all that stuff, the first and worst, blah, blah, blah. I shouldn't be recording an episode at all because of my voice, but the show must go on. Keep listening to find out what happens next.
Yeah, hello, is this a Chinese dragon?
What's that?
Is this a Chinese dragon?
The China Dragon.
Yeah, the Chinese dragon. Yeah, I don't think dragon. They breathe fire right at the mouth, burn me right on my head.
Oh, really?
It burned me. I got third-degree burns. I went to my doctor. He said the first time Chinese man got burnt in his arm. It really burned me, especially on my ass.
Oh.
I have a really big burn mark on it. I came in there to get some cinnamon toast chicken. The guy told me he don't serve to me because Chinese men not allowed to eat his own Chinese food.
How are you talking about you?
I'm talking about I came in there the other day and the Chinese man said I should only eat rice and water with lemon. I'm not allowed to eat egg roll, sushi, and shrimp egg roll, broccoli. They don't understand. This is discrimination. Me and you are the same kind, same race. Matter of fact, me and you used to play basketball with each other in the second grade.
You want to order the food or you want to just talking?
And we're just talking. You my brother. Me and you.
Free number 1-800 and dial 911.
Yeah, I took a DNA test. Me and you are blood brother.
Hey, it's Thursday night / almost Friday morning here, and last night I was just at the Northeast Cabaret. It was a typical boring night, then I swung over to Whiskey Tango, but I got there kind of early, so I ended up going back to the Cabaret. I should have stayed, but I got there like 8:40, show didn't start till after 9, I didn't feel like waiting, so maybe next time. I heard that it was really good. By the way, I got booked for a show. I know, you're surprised. That's right. Josh Jack, we got booked for a show. It was supposed to be tonight. Comedian canceled out. I did the show before. It's at Argentila's, whatever, in Newark, Delaware. Matt Morgan. It was like a dirty pizza shop type show. I did it like a year ago or so with Goat, and it went really well. And he asked me tonight if I want to do it, but you see, I didn't drive Monday night for Uber. I didn't drive last night for Uber. I'm making no money this week, folks, but I am sick. My voice is getting a little bit better. It's still nasally congested. But enough of my... Let's get to the topical news. Teen explains why she killed her parents. She says she's not a monster. Well, you're not a monster. Some parents deserve to die. Alright? Seriously. CMA, Country Music Awards, denies removing Beyonce from the website. I don't know what that's about. Ex-hoop star was allegedly drugged and killed with an axe. Basketball player Michael Wright was drugged and killed with an axe, prosecutors say Thursday, when two men charged with his murder, his two daughters and a guardian after his death. He was a former, that was disgusting, Arizona Wildcats standout near the Knicks draft pick. So, man, killed this guy with an axe. Kelly allies offer a career boost for sexual favors. Some annoying cunt who keeps yapping about Trump. I'm kind of tired of it. You know what I mean? Can't wait for this election to be over. But then, whoever wins, we're going to be hearing about them for the next 4-8 years. So, Clinton woes grow as FBI finds more emails. I heard some roast. I heard Jay Leno recently did a monologue on someone's show, and he was doing jokes about her and the whole thing. 17-year-old was killed in a horrendous bus accident. Wait a minute, back up on that. Get it? Back up? Okay, that's terrible. 17-year-old girl dies after being struck by a school bus in the Milwaukee South Side. 17-year-old was struck by, it was like a 17-year-old like black chick. Happened on 9th in Oklahoma around 6:30 on November 2nd. And yeah, that's no joke there. It's kind of a waste of a story. Edit that out the program, right? No one's listening to this bullshit anyways. That's right, leave it in. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, suck my cock. Alright. Yeah, my voice is feeling a little bit better. That's good. It should be I'm definitely doing sober drunk commentary now. I've done it before when I'm sick, so South Carolina woman who went missing she was found chained like a dog. So a lot of people kidnap white women, and I wonder why they're so paranoid. Allies fired back as Kelly's sexual harassment claims. Driver's speed almost 100 miles per hour. Let go while cops laugh. So cops were just laughing at him. All lives matter. J-Lo took a selfie and everyone's jerking off to it. She's at that age, you know. She looks good for her age, but she's at that age where she's got to prove she's still got it. You go, girl. Alright. Internet is loving photo of this Victoria's Secret model's legs. I like her armpit hair. Woo, you go, girl. Seriously, her armpit hair is kind of... Michael Jackson's son recalls chilling advice his dad gave. Sleeping in bed with it. That's probably what it said. Trust no one. Oh, so Michael Jackson was... he didn't trust anybody. He was like, don't trust anybody. Teens found dead, alleged double suicide after a selfie. So these kids took a selfie. They look happy. They really did. They look happy. And also they decided to kill each other. But that's romantic, though. Right, everybody? I mean, if you want to kill yourself, do it with your significant other. Me, I'm dying alone with my dick in my hand, as predicted back in high school. Nothing sad about that, folks. Just my life. Well, not much is going on here in the topical news, folks. So once again, there should be sober commentary unless it rains or something happens. And more topical news, bitch, shenanigans, and more stuff. Yep, you might as well keep staying around here. Something good will happen to you.
JoshCast. Josh Jakuboo, he's the man.
You're a big Jakuboo fan?
Oh my God, he is. Nobody can do a pubic hair rhyme like he does. And
have Bruce here.
He knows Josh Jakuboo.
yeah, that was incredible.
Yeah, I had something to say about that, but I forgot.
You know, Septon may be on strike, but JoshCast ain't on strike. That was lame. Anyways, it's Saturday night here. Last night I did Uber most of the night. Made hardly anything. But once again, that's my life right now. Have to drive around like a troll. And a guy puked on my car. I picked this guy up in Northern Liberties. And I knew something was kind of off with him. Because he came out of his apartment looking drunk or, I don't know, woozy or something. Drove him from Northern Liberties to South Philly. And when we got off the highway, we're about a few blocks away. A few fucking blocks away from whatever you want me to drop him off at. And I hear him roll down the window. And I knew he was going to puke. I just knew it. I knew he was going to spit. And I hear him go, ugh, and he pukes. And from a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it was like a 5. It wasn't like giant chunks, and he really went, you know, like projectile vomited. But it was gross enough that when I pulled over, I did have Windex in my car, and I do have paper towels, and I do have Febreze, and I, sprayed the car down. It wasn't alive; it was on my rear passenger door. And there you go, folks. Driving Uber for almost 3 months, it finally happened. I knew it was, and it was going to happen eventually. But it took 3 months, so that's not too bad, I guess. And then I didn't really go out last night, as far as, Friday night looked pretty lame, same old, same old. Tonight, I should be able to get sober commentary with drunk people. It's going to be daylight saving time, so I believe the clocks go back an hour. So, yeah, that's going to happen, as you think, oh, it's only, 2 o'clock? It goes back to 1 o'clock. That's crazy. And I love daylight saving times, I really do. I love when it gets dark at 5:30 because I can drag a couple girls in a bush before dinner. There's my joke about daylight saving time. It's a great joke they killed once at a suburban open mic. All right, topical news. A lot of stuff seems to be going on. Dave Chappelle is actually defended Trump. I don't know if he's going to vote for him. Probably won't. But he's saying everyone keeps, he's a comedian. Understands that people are twisting everything he says. And last night when I was driving Uber, when I was getting ready to go to the bridge from South Chester and Fishtown, a white homeless lady had a sign that said, "Fuck Donald Trump," and people were giving her money. So once again, as we know, it's cool to bash Trump. Emma Watson hid books around London and no one noticed. Pretty sure no one knew her because even though she's famous, she looks like every other white chick in London. I mean, I would, put her hair up and make love to her doggy style. But that's another show for a different time. Carrie Underwood gets dangerously hot during the Country Music Awards performance. I think she was around flames, right? Oh my god, Josh, you're so smart. I didn't have to click on the story, I just know. What else could it be? People are talking about Melania Trump and her immigration pass. A woman living in fear drops rape suit against Trump. So she was so scared against Donald Trump, she dropped the rape suit. She dropped the rape, everybody. She dropped it. I just downloaded some new beats. By the way, this is news for me. I just downloaded some new beats. No, not the vegetable. Remember Doug Funny, the beats? No. Some new rap beats. And I had this account on SoundClick. SoundClick.com, for those who don't know, is a website where losers like me can put their music on. So I have had two accounts. One for my prank calls, one for my songs. The prank calls came first, then the songs. I've had them for a long time. I would say I've had them for, 14 years I've been on that website. And I went to go log into my rap account, where I have my songs, and they deleted my account because they said I can't have two accounts. Even though they weren't linked, someone figured out and reported me that I had two accounts. So, yeah, it sucks. I had almost 100 songs on there. They deleted a lot more because of beats and stuff like that I used. But anyways, I downloaded some more beats, and now it sucks because now I have to put it on one account. And it's a lot of work to go back, and I have everything on CD, so I would have to go on a CD and, all these CDs and put them back on my computer. It's ridiculous, but that's my life. Speculation grows about Rousey's future retirement. So this woman she was supposed to be the baddest woman in the world. Holly Holm kicked the shit out of her, which was awesome. Looked like a domestic violence poster. And now she's retiring. What happened? I thought you were supposed to be tougher than men, and you were the toughest woman in the world, and you were the badass. What happened? What happened to you? So Holly Holm ruined her career. Awesome. Just like one woman ruins another woman. They have 12 of the worst TV shows of all time. So I don't know if you want to hear this. I don't know. I would go through it, but I don't know if this is gonna. Yeah. It says Duck Dynasty, The Ropers, Northern Exposure, Viva Laugh, and let's see if any of these shows you used to watch. There was a show called 1600 Pen, Osborne's Reloaded, The Hard Times of R.J. Berger. I actually liked that show. I watched it. There's some decent episodes. The Ghost Whisperer, For the Love of Ray J. Yeah, anything with Ray J. Joni Loves Chachi. That was before my time. Stalker. Oh, The Pickup Artist. Yeah, I like this show, The Pickup Artist. It showed a bunch of losers like me trying to get laid in the club. But anyways, those are some of the shows that are some of the worst shows of all time. And there's a lot more, by the way, that should have been on that list. I mean, not even based on my opinion, just based on everything. That's the only shows. There's so many shows that barely made it 2 episodes. So, alright, that's it for the topical news. Once again, there should be sober commentary with drunk people. It's going to be weird because some bars, when it's daylight saving time, when the hours go back, some bars do close at regular 2 a.m. time, which is 1 a.m., and then some bars stay open till 3. So I don't know how that's going to work. Or maybe that's when the clocks are forward. I don't know. But either way, I'm going to be doing bullshit sober commentary with drunk people tonight. And it should be a fun segment for us to all share and listen to. And then we'll wrap this up with more odd and topical news. Keep listening, bitches!
JoshCast, Josh Jakuboo, he's the man. Josh Jakuboo, he's the man. JoshCast, he's diabolical. Josh Jakuboo, nobody can do a pubic hair rhyme like he do. Josh Jakuboo, Josh Jakuboo, he's the man. Pubic hair rhyme like he do. 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 Josh Jakuboo, he's the man. He's diabolical. Josh Jakuboo, he's diabolical. JoshCast, he's diabolical. Josh Jakuboo, he's the man. He's diabolical. Pubic hair rhyme like he do. Nobody can do a pubic hair rhyme like he do.
Well, I didn't get any sober commentary with drunk people last night. I know you're all disappointed. Fuck, man, why are we listening to this show? Well, doesn't matter anyways, it's just filler for the show, but pretty much what happened was, if you must know, Sunday night, we're going to wrap this episode up with some topical and on news. Last night I started Uber at around 9, and nothing bad happened or anything. It's just more like, it was daylight saving time, as you know, so at 2 a.m. it went back to 1 a.m. And I was driving around Uber. I took my break at 12 something. I parked my car. I go to a bar to go pee. I get my fat ass 2 slices of pizza. And I decided to go back to check on my car. I don't know why. So, you know what? I was going to go to another bar to go hang out and just do some mingling, whatever. And I said, you know what? Let me go back to my car. So thank God I did. I went back to my car. I had a $31 parking ticket. Now I've parked my car at 5th and Walnut plenty of times. I've never gotten a ticket. But I guess because so many people were doing Uber and Lyft last night and cabs and stuff, the parking authority was desperate to get these tickets out that's how the city gets money, with taxes and stuff. So even though $31 isn't bad, I said, fuck, man, I was going to go, in my car for a little bit and then go back to the bars, and then I was going to do my sober commentary thing, and I decided, fuck, now I got to make up for this ticket. So I pick up these drunk people in Old City, and I brought up David S. Pumpkins, and they flipped out. They're like, whoa, you know who David S. Pumpkins is? And then these other drunk people I picked up was one chick with 3 guys, and they were the biggest fucking douchebags ever. It was only a 10-minute run, and they were like yelling in my car, I am Iron Man, and they were rolling my back window down and yelling at people, going, fucking asshole, and shit. It was only a 10-minute run, but it was one of the worst trips I've ever done. Then on top of that, early in the night, I was doing an Uber pool, I had this chick in my back seat, and I pick up this girl who had 2 guys with her, whatever, and it was 2 girls and a guy, a gay guy, a black gay guy. And as soon as I start driving, he takes his phone out, he turns the flash on for the camera and puts it right in my face as I'm driving, and goes, what's your name? So like, what's your name? I just ignored him, and I was so fucking close to just punching the camera in his fucking face, because, you don't do that to somebody who's fucking driving, period, alright? It's not a joke. And after that, my eye was hurting a little bit. I was going to punch this guy in the fucking face. But I guess the girls in the back seat felt bad. They gave me a $5 tip. So, even though it sucked. But anyways, that's all that really happened. Nothing special. I saw the streets clear up. Most bars did close regular time last night. And listen, next week there should be, sober drunk commentary. But regardless, no one's listening to this podcast show, and I'm talking to myself. So, a big story right now is Hillary Clinton is clear, pretty much, of the FBI. Doesn't have any charges against her, nothing crazy. So, she's ready to be the next president, pretty much. Donald Trump was hoping that was his last, plea for him to become president, and now it won't happen. President Obama is the king of dad jokes. He looks so funny in this picture. Yeah, that's right. He's king of dad jokes. Speaking of dad, his daughter's a partier in college. Hope she's getting slammed by big white dicks. But enough about my fantasy, folks. We got a show to do. History is made at the New York City Marathon. It says G. Bralassi and Kidney dominate New York Marathon. Okay, I don't know what that means. These names are too big. And it's showing who's going to win. And we all know Hillary Clinton's going to win. Listen, I don't care who wins. Alright? Doesn't matter to me. But as long as I don't get fined for Obamacare, that's all I care about. It says protester at center of Trump rally. Scare reveals motive. So I guess he was going to do something to Trump. This is another top story. Center of Security Scare says he only held up a sign. And he was rushed off stage by Secret Service members. That was going to do something, but the guy was just holding up a sign. So yeah, a lot of people like, Trump, you better watch your back, nigga. This is just the topical news right now. Here's who Britney Spears wants to win the policy. Oh, it can't be Trump, right? There's no point clicking now. I should get a flu shot. I'm getting better, as you can tell by my voice. But, it was really bad. A disabled man was furious after finding joyride footage. Texas man's GTR taken for joyride by a tow truck driver. Texas tow truck driver was in trouble after one of their contract drivers was caught taking a client's car for a joyride. So you can't do that. Fucking tow truck drivers are scumbags. This guy's handicapped and he took his car out for a fucking run. It's bullshit. So let's get to the odd news now. We'll wrap this episode up. Another boring episode in the can. A lot of people want me to stop doing this show. They think, if we don't do Josh's show, he'll stop doing it. You're fucking wrong. Okay? Let me tell you something. You're fucking wrong. I'm not going to stop doing this show. So don't fucking talk to me. Unfriend me from your Facebook. Don't talk to me no more. Fuck your mother. I'm not going to stop doing this fucking show. You're not going to win. I am. Got it? Good, cunts. Sorry. I just had to get that off my chest. Man hopes to finance a honeymoon by selling a prized Cheeto bald eagle. So he found a flaming hot Cheeto, looks like a bald eagle, and he decides, I'm going to sell this, and then I can go on my honeymoon. Man dresses up like cat's favorite toy, and it does not go out. He dresses up like a shark. He has a shark outfit. And let's see what happens here. It's 28 seconds. Jeff Corelli. So the cat got scared and just ran away. So he thought he would, I don't know. If women want those darting rights, they have to ask a man. I don't know what that means. Man who predicted Cubs win in 1993 yearbook finally speaks. So this guy wrote down, the Cubs win the World Series in 2016. Listen, the guy's not a psychic. He wrote down a random number and he got lucky. Okay? He's not Nostradamus. That's all it was. Alright? This meteorologist has a whirlwind of creepy Halloween costumes. And it shows his head away from his body. So he did a cool CGI thing where he takes, costumes and his head off and all these effects. A guy made a Big Mouth Billy Bass his digital assistant, and folks are horrified. Alright. Sports bar gets gentleman's club treatment. So let's take a look at this. I guess they have strippers and such going on. This is in New York City. So I don't know what's going on here. I guess they just made it look like a strip club or something. I don't know. Not a lot of great stuff going on. I like weird stories. Attorney who claims he choked on Popeye's fried chicken. He dropped the suit. Guess he was Stu Chicken. Right? Woman wins $43 million slot machine jackpot. But all she got was meat. Alright. So what happened here? Let's see. I don't know. It shows a black woman at a casino. It says she won a bunch of money. Unemployed mother says she was at the resort's World Casino in Queens, because that's what an unemployed mother would do, right? Just like my mother. She would go to she said, I feel like they did me real dirty. Katrina Bookman told New York Daily News. They printed a cash ticket, 43-949-6276. She took a selfie with her face glowing to the words. I could not believe it. My body went numb. She got all this money. And the machine takes your money when you lose. It owes to pay it when you win, an attorney told the station. Said the casino should at least dole out the maximum payout of $6,500. So they said, well, we can't give you that much money. We'll give you some chicken. Because she's black. Yeah. Woman farts during surgery, setting fire to a laser operating room. That could happen to anybody. Florida man accused of hurling his glass eye at an ER doctor. Nurse says. Note on napkin says they broke into her car only to steal a Kit Kat. I saw that in a Dave Chappelle sketch. Remember the crackhead breaks into his car to steal a Hershey bar or something like that? Let's see. I caught up, by the way, on Fear of Walking Dead. Last episode of Walking Dead was awful. that fucking Azuki thing. I don't know what that was. That was awful. But anyways, folks, that's it for the show. Speaking of awful, this show's awful. And we're going to wrap this up. I thank you if you listened to any of this. I highly doubt you did. And I'll see you guys on the next one. The show that should stop but keeps continuing, JoshCast.
You have just listened to the world's most awful podcast show, JoshCast.